two 13-year-olds. I would love to get the true toll of young teenagers from stab victims, including the doctor, not just the young, including the entire toll that this latest probably 2-3 years has put on the Victorian community. It is clearly through the roof, clearly off its head. It does my head in. It honestly does. Knowing what I know, how far this government went to protect itself, including the police, the dodgiest of the dodgy, some of them, when a well-known corrupt police officer and a well-known what they call a dog drug dealer, that they're like the two of the lowest of the low humanitarian, like on a human level, that character is about as low as you're going to get. You're going to get a guy who's already a scumbag. He's selling drugs for outright greed. He'll pimp women. He'll get disenfranchised young people out stealing violently or non-violently. He couldn't care. Just keep buying his drugs. So you got that character. But wait, no problem. Each their own, make money, whatever. But add to this one, he will dob. He will be prepared to be a sellout and dob on his customers or her customers. So he's just a real spineless character. So you have this person with a vested interest in this police informant they used against me, not to solve crimes, to try and smear me for daring to question them. I kid you not. So you've got that character, then you've got a corrupt police officer, as the world saw in the very infamous and ugly Jeffrey Epstein story. There's only one place for a corrupt police officer, and that's in a cell keeping the pedophiles company. Like, they're just scumbags. And if you want proof of that, I've said this before, just go and have a look at Roger Rogerson. Go and have a look at that slimy, oily-haired, manky, no doubt BO-ridden mongrel of a human being. So you've got these people coming together to protect their own self-interest. It makes me sick knowing the truth. Knowing the truth that these people were playing sport with people to the point they end up lashing out and harming citizens. And then they just carry on like, oh, well, you know, a bit of collateral damage. Oh, well, gee, no one got away from us, eh? Oh, yeah, well, we better luck next time. Hey, Dan, can you, sweep this under the rug for us? And maybe, we better do something. What's that? Bollards. You want to put some bollards up? Brilliant idea. You want to make Melbourne look like more of a shithole? Okay, yeah, awesome idea. Brilliant. And do we get somebody that we can throw the blame on? Is somebody shit the ass, the person who was on camera doing it? Right, they're sitting themselves, definitely their fault, okay? Right, all right, now all we got to do is navigate that pesky Royal Commission into it, tell utter garbage throughout that, and we'll be all right. Game on. 7 years later, I catch them out fucking with a well-known violent offender, and what happens? A week after that, a week after holding this guy's phone and see, oh God, sick to the back teeth, he's lashed out, stabbed an innocent member of the public and very nearly smashed not a machete, a small axe over the, mate, that is damaged. Do you understand how damaged of a human being is in some of the most important jobs in this Victorian state government? Then add to that toddler currency. Add to that where those people, those women, those drug addicted women that I met when I was homeless and down and out addicted to drugs were being bribed, were being coerced, were having the returned custody of the toddler, their drug addicted mess. They're overdosing after having shot up in the neck and then overdosing in front of their toddler, having that toddler then removed because the ambulance driver saw it all, so there was no backing their way out of it. Then somewhere along the lines, just in their bid to get at me, they've overridden Child Protection Services. Hey, you do this, and you know what this was? You drive a hidden camera, disgustingly, on this guy so we can use his words against him and try and discredit him. We'll return you the custody of your toddler back to you. Are you kidding? This is in Victoria. Now, that's all well and good, right? Okay, no worries. I was down and out. I was in and out of prison. I was rubbing shoulders with gangsters at time. I was not in a good way. It still doesn't excuse that, you there. That is hectic. You understand? You're using toddlers as a payment system. Then now let's combine that. Let's shake that up. Put in the NutriBullet. Spin that around in the little knowledge bank and spit it out and add it to record-setting crime stats, billion-dollar ghost prisons sitting bollock empty. That's like bollock empty with no inmates in it for close on 3 years. They report it as 18 months. You know, we needed to bollocks, man. It was empty for nearly 3 odd years, and fully staffed with not one inmate in it. Come on, mate. Then add to that the knowledge of, I've got millions. Well, I have to write like a Britannica style series. I've got that much carnage I was exposed to at the hand while I was under the control through my stupid life choices of the Victorian state government. And the fact that I was so down and out, in effect, it acted like a $50 note waved in front of a drug dealer. So basically, the fact that I was down and out, angry, doing petty, non-violent crimes to feed my addiction, that version of me, in effect, it acted like a $50 note waved in the front of one of those drug dealers down there in Richmond. And they took the bait. They took the 50 hard, you learn. They took it. Zzz, they ran with it, mate. And they showed me how fucked up shit really is in the state of the Victoria. Nuts. I'm talking about judges in a judicial system. Bonkers. Judicial systems that are supposed to have a random allocation of where the judge sits. When it suited them, they would be able to doctor that. You would have to be a 2-year minimum say you're a young female lawyer, you know, fresh out of law school. You would have to be in the game a couple of years, been around long enough to be aware, hey, don't talk in this courthouse interview room because there could be hidden cameras and stuff in here. No, don't talk in the bathrooms and toilets of the Melbourne magistrates either. There's a damn good chance there's a hidden camera listening to us too. What? Are you kidding? 100%, I'm not kidding. I'm telling you what else. When they were using their little 1984 technique through the Melbourne Magistrates Court's cameras, and I told them how disgusting, how filthy I thought they were for doing it. Within 2 weeks of that, they've run a fake news story to cover their track. This is how incompetent and messed up they are. And it makes me laugh only for this, not because of the position we're in, not because of the people dying, not because of the way the women were used, not because of the toddlers being used as... What makes me laugh is because their incompetence and mismanagement goes through... They thought they were being all shifty and pulling shrewd moves. All they did was document it. All they did was document their by trying to cover their tracks. They can't even go, oh yeah, we were just mucking with Caliph, you know, yeah, and he took it out of hand. Well, what did you run the fake news story for? What did you pretend the court camera system had been hacked for? I'll tell you why, because you know how damn illegal what you've been doing is, and you've just been kept on sweeping it up. This has cost innocent people their lives. This sport, played with weaponized AI, saw a baby bounce down a road. You understand? You understand how fucked up it is? And then they've got... does your head in. They've actually had weaponized AI being wheeled out in a 1984 fashion, doing the heads in of the local wannabe gangsters until they're that wild up, that worked up, like, oh, I can't escape this robot, this guy's doing my head in. They've lashed out and killed innocent people, but they didn't pack it up. They didn't go, hey, pack it up, cuz we fucked up. They kept going with it. Come on.